It's time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2016 SJPorr Challenge is dedicated to your friend and ours, Paul Wickstein. Brought to you by Brewcraft USA, iMake, Gladfield Malting, Yakima Valley Hops, The Grain Bill, Brewers Exchange, Keg Kingdom Homebrew Supply, Hiraki Homebrew, and a special thanks to our silver sponsors.
Well, hello, and welcome to my review of 93H, 23Z, 55W? Oh, 55N, sorry, which is a sessionable pale ale. And according to the description online, so they were aiming for a nice, clean pale ale. And sort of with an American twist, I guess, with the Eldorado, Amarillo, and Centennial hops that flame out. So, here we go. I think I have a cat hair on the inside of my glass. It's not a good start. So, I mean, first up, looks pretty good. A little bit of haze, but not a massive amount. We'll go through it bit by bit. So, I mean, the head seems to have poured a nice sort of head there, and it's hanging around, which is great. Initial aromas. I get a slight hint of spice in there, actually. That is very subtle on the aroma. Not much else to say to it, yeah, I'm not really getting much. Try and snort it instead, see if that helps. So, you know, this, I mean, it is, from what I can smell it, I mean, it's clean in the sense that, you know, there's not much hitting you over the head with hops or, you know, malt character or anything like that. I've notoriously got a slightly bad nose, so apologies if I'm not picking up subtle nuances, but and taste-wise, the caramel malt comes through. I assume. I mean, there's nothing to say what went into the beer. But it's got a nice bitterness. It's quite a well balanced bitterness. There's a slight, I think it's acetaldehyde, a little bit of green apples in there. I mean, it could be quite young. I know what I do myself as well is when I'm preparing beers and hoppier beers for competitions, I'll you know, do them close to the time they're actually needed. So I don't think it says. Oh no, it was bottled on the 11th of August. So how long ago was that? 6 weeks now, so it should. Ooh, beg your pardon. Carbonation's good. But yeah, I mean, it's a slight fault. I mean, it's not in your face, which is why it's hard for me to pick it up. Normally, I get acetaldehyde on the nose a lot more, but everything else, it doesn't really overly detract from the beer, and it's possibly just down to a bit of ferment issues there somewhere, or maybe not being given enough time to clean up after itself. But yeah, apart from the taste of that, like, the taste pretty good. And yeah, if that little bit of fault was cleaned up, certainly sessionable, which fits, you know, what we're trying to do here. It's not overly bitter, you know, it's not a beer that you're going to have a couple and it's going to wreck your palate. Yeah, I would add a small dry hop, just because for me, I like to have a little bit more on the aroma when I'm having my pale ales. But overall, pretty good beer. thanks for sharing. And it's actually quite nice to drink after a hot day working on the mini golf course. So cheers.